So this time I'm here to get avenge myself. Anyway, I'm gonna win this time. So I guess my question is, have you made this recipe before?
So many times.
Okay. I had a little bowl prepped of sugar, and it seems like my mom accidentally combined it with all of our salt.
Mine is going to be sweet now.
Sabotage.
So I think both are good.
They're very different.
Very different, yes.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Jerome, back at it with another video, and we are back at it with another food cooking challenge, me versus my mom. Today, we're gonna be making salmon. Today, I'm gonna be cooking salmon in my own style, which again, is just using a recipe from the internet. And my mom is gonna be making her classic family recipe, off the top of your head recipe. What is your recipe?
It's not a family recipe. It was started to me by my close friend, and she, I had it first time in her place in Chicago, and it was amazing. So she used some Aleppo peppers, regular black pepper, olive oil, lemon juice, salt, and all that good stuff. And it's going to come great.
Okay, so we've got two different styles of Asian-inspired salmon today. Last time, if you guys watched the other video, you remember that it was a very close competition, but my mom won. So this time, I'm here to get avenge myself. What's the correct word there? Avenge. Anyway, I'm gonna win this time.
Call it salmon fingers.
Oh, you're gonna make it like little bite-sized pieces. So I guess my question is, have you made this recipe before?
So many times.
Okay. So is the same thing that happened last time gonna happen where I was able to taste it and immediately know which one's which?
Oh.
So in classic mom fashion, you never use teaspoons, tablespoons, you just eyeball everything, right? Some pepper, regular black pepper.
Garlic powder.
Don't worry, she's using the part of the cutting board that was not touching the salmon. Wow, very simple recipe. Okay.
Sometimes those simple ones are the best ones, It brings out the flavor so much.
So how long does this need to sit for? Should I go ahead and marinate mine?
Yeah, go ahead, because this is going to take 20 minutes.
Okay. All right. We'll be back in 20 minutes. All right, so I'm doing a Asian, Korean-inspired salmon here that's got gochujang as the main spice to give it a nice little sweet/spicy feel to it. I've also got a lot of ginger, garlic, soy sauce, mirin, your traditional Asian flavors. Again, as always, got my handy dandy recipe here that I need to make sure I'm using. So we're gonna start off by making the actual gochujang glaze. All right, so for the gochujang glaze here, we're gonna use a tablespoon and a half of gochujang. Okay, well this made it difficult. I'm just going to eyeball it. That's probably fine. I'm not confident in in how much I just put in there, but it'll probably be okay. 1 tablespoon of mirin, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of sugar. Where'd my sugar go?
I'll get it for you.
No, I had it in a little bowl.
Oh my goodness.
Remember? I had it in...
Oh my goodness.
What?
I put it inside the salt.
You did? Did you really? That was all sugar. I had a little bowl prepped of sugar, and it seems like my mom accidentally combined it with all of our salt.
Mine is going to be sweet now.
So I hope that your salmon is fine. This was actually my secret plan, was to sabotage.
This is unbelievable, Jerome.
Anyways, to continue with my perfect recipe, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1/2 tablespoon of toasted sesame oil,
No, please, no
2 cloves garlic, but we're using squeezed bottle garlic today, so I'm just gonna eyeball it. That's probably about 2 cloves.
That's a lot of cloves.
You think so? Mm-hmm. No, that's probably about 2 cloves. That's fine. You guys think this is too much garlic? So 1 teaspoon fresh ginger. Ginger paste is probably a lot more concentrated, so I'm gonna use a little bit less. Maybe like half a teaspoon instead of 1. Just a little bit of black pepper to taste. Let's mix all of this up. Some red chili. Red chili flakes. Ooh, yeah. That's spicy. That should be good. Let's see how spicy that is now. Okay, I like that. Now we're gonna take our gochujang glaze that we just made. And just go ahead. I'm not gonna brush the other side. That's what I've decided. I'm gonna keep it like this. Now, time to cook these. And I'm thinking just, because these are so thin, probably just a couple minutes on the skin side until it gets nice and crispy. And then we'll flip it over and just make sure that the glaze size gets cooked as well. So let's get to cooking. Okay, so I guess you're gonna bake your salmon?
Yes, I'm gonna bake it at 375 for probably 10 minutes on each side. And let's hope it's not sweet.
Sabotage. All right, so I've got my pan heating up here. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil in here, not a lot, just a little bit, and let that heat up as well. And then go ahead and put this salmon in here and let it cook off for probably just a couple minutes each side, maybe like 2 minutes on the skin side, let it get nice and crispy, flip it over another 2 minutes, and it should be done. And like I said, this should cook really, really quickly. I'm just gonna let it sit there and not touch it at all. Isn't that what Gordon Ramsay always says? Just let it sit until it crisps up on the skin. I like to flip it when it gets like 60% of the way. I don't know if that's correct. Correct me in the comments. You'll know when the skin is done because it won't be sticking to the pan at all. It should be able to slide around really smooth. Oh no! The skin broke.
Do not touch it.
And this is why you shouldn't touch it. But don't worry, that was the test piece. The other one I have not touched. All right, let's take this test piece and flip it and see if see what the skin looks like. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, that's okay. We've got our other one here that we haven't touched, and hopefully that one will look a little bit better. I'm happy with the way that one looks. That flip was a little bit better. So make sure that it's not sticking. Great. Honestly, the first one didn't turn out very well, but that's why when you're making cooking videos like this, you always want to make extra. So then you can make sure that one looks really good. And I'm really happy with the way that the other one looks. So I'm feeling pretty confident. I might win it today. Here's the test piece that we made. You can see right there where the skin kind of fell off. That's okay. I just made sure to get it like this just so we can taste the flavor, make sure it's cooked all the way through. Look at that. Truthfully, probably a little overcooked, but the other piece wasn't flipped over for nearly as long as this one was, so I'm still feeling pretty good. Taste-wise, the fish is out of the oven. Mine is done cooking. And they both look really good, and from tasting just bits and pieces of both, they both taste really good. So again, I think this is gonna be a really tough competition. But time for the judging.
I'm not so sure about mine because we mixed up sugar and salt over there. Oh, Jerome tricked me. So I'm not sure exactly how this is all going to pan out. These come really good, Jerome, when I make them today. I'm not confident. We'll see.
Sabotage. All right, so we are done with the cooking. We're ready for the judging. We've got a nice little palate cleanser of white wine here. I'm not a big wine connoisseur, but white wine goes well with fish, right? Something like that. So what are you expecting from this salmon?
So it needs to be cooked well, not too dry, I guess. Then I think the flavor, maybe presentation, but that's not big deal.
You're
you won't even be able to see it.
So
yeah.
you can't even see it.
I should have thought about that before I spent 30 minutes putting in this on a plate. But so we've got your two dishes here in front of you. I guess I should probably help you, like maybe get to which one you want.
Yeah, on the right one.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the right fish right here.
Okay.
This one is a whole piece of fish, whereas the other one.
Right.
Oh, you did. Oh, it fell. All right. There's a piece of salmon, a large piece of salmon on your fork.
Okay.
Maybe a little too big of a piece.
Oh, okay. So I can feel the crispy skin. That's nicely done. And it is not too dry. I can taste the sesame oil.
All right. This is salmon number 2. Quite a different flavor here. This one's a little spicier, more lemon forward.
Both are actually cooked pretty well.
Actually, they were cooked very differently. One was pan fried,
Yeah.
and the other was made in the oven.
I think so. This is a different taste profile, right? It's a little bit more spicier, or at least more. You have used a little bit more spices, but this looks like it was mostly like the sesame oil, or maybe some sauces, like maybe mirin and those kind of things.
Yep.
Right. So I think both are good.
They're very different.
Very different, yes. But if I have to pick, I think I'll pick this one here because of the crispy skin.
Feel free to take your blindfold off.
Okay.
The one that I made was the one that you picked. Okay, so that means the series is tied 1-1.
Yeah.
That means
now, moving forward, I feel confident. I have a good match.
So here's the problem. We've been saying this entire video. My catchphrase this entire video has been sabotage, because here's what happened.
Yeah.
When we were preparing our dishes,
Yeah.
I had set aside a small bowl of sugar,
Yeah.
and unknowingly put all of the sugar into our salt dish.
The reason why this may be a little bit, it's not fully spicy.
It
may be a little
There's
bit.
about 2 tablespoons of sugar that were on top of the salt that she
So
was using.
when I was trying it, I was like, there is something missing. Why is it not salty? And then I tried to put the salt again, and I'm like, why am I
Oh,
tasting
it's
it
still.
So maybe that's why I won. I don't know. You guys tell me if that was sabotage or not. It was a genuine mistake. The series is tied 1-1. Let us know in the comments what you want us to see us cook next, because we need some ideas. We actually took a very long time to figure out that we were going to make salmon today. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button down below, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with all of your friends. And we're going to be doing a lot more contests like this, so make sure you don't miss it. Anyways, thanks for watching the video, guys, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.